And welcome to another lesson in math from Henry of A STEM Tutoring. So, a little funny story behind today's lesson. I remember the first time I ever tried to learn factoring as a kid. I was so frustrated about not being able to understand how to do it that I was literally in tears. I was breaking down crying. My sister had to comfort me saying, "Hey Henry, it's okay. This is years ahead of where you are in math in school right now. When you get to it naturally, it will make sense." And she was right. A few years later in middle school, when we learned it in the natural progression of things in math class, it did make sense. But just to let you know, if you ever get frustrated studying math, you know, don't let it get you down. With time and practice, it will come naturally. So today, I will discuss the dreaded F word, factoring. All right, so let's suppose we have a trinomial x. Actually, let's start with a trinomial x squared minus 5x plus 6. We want two numbers that would multiply to be positive 6, but that would add to be negative 5. So factors of 6 include 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. 1 plus 6 is 7. That doesn't work. But 2 plus 3 is 5, which is exactly what we want. Only we have to make them both negative, so we get a total of negative 5. So we can break this up into x minus 2 times x minus 3. And this is the factored form of the original trinomial. Now, to verify our solution, let's apply FOIL on those two factors and see if we get back the original trinomial. First, x times x is x squared. Outer, x times negative 3 is a minus 3x. Inner, negative 2 times x is minus 2x. And then last, negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. Because remember, when you multiply two integers, if the signs are the same, the answer is a positive. If the signs are different, the answer will be negative. In this case, negative 2 and negative 3, they both have negative signs. The signs are the same, so we get a plus 6. Combining like terms here, negative 3 and negative 2x gives us a total of negative 5x. So when we FOIL the factors, we recover the original trinomial x squared minus 5x plus 6, and we have verified that this is the correct factored form of the original trinomial. So yes, factoring can be the dreaded F word, which can bring even a big math and science nerd to tears, but that's how it's done, and I hope this helps you in school. If you'd like to learn more, I am available for hire as a private tutor. The first 1-hour lesson is free for all new students. Try before you buy. You take no financial risk. The burden of proof is entirely on me to demonstrate outstanding service to help you. And as a thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video, in your initial contact message to me, mention the code FREEBOOK, and I will give you a free copy of my book, Smart Suggestions for Student Success, when we meet for our first tutoring session. I wrote this book in an attempt to share advice and wisdom with the younger generation, and particularly with the goal of helping high school and college students succeed in school, in work, and ultimately in life. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.